mama made him make that. Yeah, made that. You got such a pretty face, what I want. Tell her I'm ready to check. Check me, they know where I'm at if they're coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me. Make it. Boy, if you ain't talking.
We welcome you to the Heartland, 7 miles from downtown Kansas City. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium for more than a half-century. The home of the Kansas City Chiefs. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Kansas City Chiefs. Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker. Set to get things started. Off we go from Kansas City. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Lawrence to throw right away. He will find Thomas. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Jacksonville.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Bashal Tootin. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
Okay, ready?
3rd and long.
Red on red. 11. Hey, I'm gun. Go, let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Flush to his right. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Ready up. Hey, Lion.
on the ground. Here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Ramp 23. Safe. There's a hunt. 13. Luke.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Jarquez Hunter. Touchdown, Jaguars. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
To kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Yellow. Under blue lane. Right side.
And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's going to be caught by Gray. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Yellow. Go blue lane. Yellow. Right side.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. He'll get this into the hands of Austin.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
1st and 10.
Yellow. Under line. Right side.
They'll run. He'll try the left side. Oh, the ball's out. And fortunately, it looked like a Chief was able to fall on it. So, yes, Kansas City will retain possession. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Hey, 15. Yellow. Under blue lane. Right side.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. His throw left side is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First down. 15-yard pickup there. First down, KC.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Yellow. Go on, Eddie.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one going to be closed down to the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
38-yard line.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Attack, attack!
Mahomes now on second down. This caught right side by Worthy. And he's into the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is second TD catch of the season. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. He's going to take a shot down the field. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. So a big one there to start the drive. 47 yards.
A gain of 47 yards. First down, Jaguars.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18.
Hey, Lion! Hey, Tinter! Jack! Smack! Silver!
Lawrence going to give it to Tinton. And he's in! Rachel Tinton. Touchdown, Jacksonville. His second rushing touchdown of the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Jaguars will move out to a 14-7 lead. touchdown, out to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Yellow. 15. I'll go on. 80.
A first down throw for Mahomes. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
I'll go on. 80.
A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So there's a sense of urgency with these RPOs, especially in the NFL game, because your linemen, they're thinking it's a run, so you can't allow them to get downfield. So that's where this quick decision-making from the quarterback is so critical, and the timing of this one just wasn't quite right and falls incomplete.
Hey, 57 colors, 57 colors.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
6-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Red on red. It's hot.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
20.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And it'll be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins, as they've got it with 1st and 10. Midfield, so no gain on that one. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Now Lawrence. That's complete to all the tight ends. Down the left sideline. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville. Pickup of 46 yards.
1st and goal, Jacksonville.
Hey, I'm gun.
And now movement up front. This crowd is making it tough down deep in the red zone. Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. In motion is Hunter. Now here's Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he'll take this one in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. Little on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars will take a 21-7 lead.
Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Attack! Check! Twin! Watch twin! Check!
Drive will start on the ground. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
On the ground, that is Rashard Smith. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Yellow! What's up? Hey, 15!
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Chiefs first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Yellow! Let's go up!
They'll run, and this is Smith. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he will get into the end zone. Rashard Smith, touchdown KC. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21.
So go. Hot. Easy.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. Oh, yeah. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
They'll go back to Etienne on first down. And he'll take this one across the 35 to the 36. Gain of about 4.
George Karlaftis on the stop. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
2nd and 5.
Lisa 24. 11. Take wide open. 13, Luke. Go. Hey, kill.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Chiefs' 46-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6.
Hey, touch.
Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Big 13 hammy.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down. In motion is Hunter. Up the middle, here is Chilton. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, like, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Hey, rip lift. High down, Easton. Yellow. Go on, Eddie. Nice high.
Throwing now, Mahomes. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. And the Chiefs have a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A run inside with Smith. And he surges forward for a gain of about
5. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 35-yard line.
They'll work now on second and 4. Mahomes. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Hey, Sunday. Hey, color.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. This one not right on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Yellow. Hey, 57.
Now the Jags will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Second and 10.
Yellow. White. Motion.
Patrick to throw. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line.
15 yards.
That is a gain of 15 halfway there as he's down at the 15.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10.
Let's go. Attack! Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw again. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
15. 180.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Moving left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
So So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
Go on, Eddie! Hey, 57! Hey, 43, 15! High down these two! Yellow! Hey, 43!
Right back to the air for Mahomes. That is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
21 apiece. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Yellow!
Throwing is Mahomes. Escaping to his left. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
On second down, Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take over just shy of midfield.
Take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
On the ground, it's Tilton to start the drive. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Hey!
To the right, on the run, it's Etienne. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's swung out to ETN. A pickup there of 13. That's good for a Jaguar first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Easy. Read a foot. Sink right.
The slot man in motion right.
Silver.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards.
So the longer that play progressed, the more difficult it is to cover that crossing route. So what's the key? It starts with pass protection. Give the quarterback time to stay with his receiver and not be forced to check that ball down.
A first down throw for Lawrence. That is intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
The Chiefs back over first and 10.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
Yellow. 43. Hey, Sunday.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws, and that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
Shotgun snap and a run with Smith. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, KC.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Yellow. Argyle 57 colors.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 35, here's second and 8.
Yellow. Hey, yellow. Go. Yellow.
Out of the gun, Mahomes. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Chiefs first down.
36-yard line.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
180!
He'll get this out wide, and he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. They get an even 20 on that one, and the Chiefs have a 1st down.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Yellow! Argo blue, 80! Right now, boys. Hey, Ripley! 15, 15! 50, yellow!
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Yellow! Hey, that's a line!
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to be close to the 1st down. Out of bounds, just a little short. Need to pick it up on 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is 3rd and inches. They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with 1st and goal as they get the conversion on 3rd and inches.
And anytime you have a long drive going, you'd hate to have it stall out there. So that's a really nice job up front, making sure that that doesn't happen, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. Here's Pacheco. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Chiefs. And a special moment as the rookie catches his 1st NFL touchdown.
And the more they can develop this young tight end, Mike, it just gives this quarterback additional weapons, and it's just going to make this offense even more difficult to stop.
A tight end, his 1st career NFL touchdown. Do you remember yours?
Oh, man, I'll tell you, I can recall it like it was yesterday, Mike. We were up Sunday night, primetime game, Lambeau Field against Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers, and The previous play, Brian Urlacher recovered a fumble. Probably around the 20, 25-yard line. Brian Greasy was our quarterback for Chicago, and the ensuing play threw it up to the left corner of the end zone. And Mike, guess who called the game? None other than the legendary John Madden.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Ahead out of the pistol. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this third quarter has come to an end. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Let's go.
Lawrence out quickly to Thomas on the RPO. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, Jacksonville.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On first down, Lawrence. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. It's second down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Take right open. 11.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. Moving outside the pocket. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
Big play coming up. This is third down.
Let's go. 11.
Tight end going in motion here. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. We'll talk things over before third down. Slot man in motion right. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Play action here. Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And that will lead to a second down.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Yellow. 50, yellow, yellow, yellow. Argo blue, 80. Hey, 57. 15.
So second down, and they'll run it. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, that second down play call is not real fancy, but at this point, Mike, they are in a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? But now it brings up a pretty interesting third down. Can they keep the ball and finish this thing on offense, or are they going to have to punt it away and have their defense finish the game?
Here's a 3rd and 10.
I don't need to. Let's go, Lottie. Hey, dribble it.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Quick throw here is complete. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. You don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On the ground, it's Smith. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Yellow. Let's go on. Hey, 15.
A handoff to Pacheco. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. They get 15 on that game. First down, KC.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
Yellow. Argo blue, 80. Hey, 57 colors. Attack!
First down throw, Mahomes. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, KC. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Jaguars 21. Harrison Butker.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. First and 10. Lawrence gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd down, 3 to go. To throw is Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Taken in. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it. And it's going to work out for them.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're 2nd, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. To throw. Lawrence. Left side, caught by Hunter. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Man in motion, heading left.
First and 10 at the 37.
Lawrence. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. And that ball out of reach. Toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Another try, 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Same right. 13, move.
They'll motion the slot man right. They'll drop to throw. That's complete to ETN. And this takes him into the red zone. He's dropped down inside the 20-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
First down, Jacksonville.
Jupiter.
Now Lawrence. A dive and a kick. Incredible. Now first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Lawrence. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
11, Agate. Here we go.
2nd down, Lawrence. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Trying to punch it in with Tootin. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision brought it loose. The try for two is unsuccessful. With one timeout remaining, all they can really do here is try to recover an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Now the Jags will use their third and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Yellow. Hey, 57, 57.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Yellow. Easy, easy, easy.
And some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long. Following the penalty, they'll run it. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, maybe he's counting a little bit, Mike, on this defense being in pass mode, and maybe you can catch him off guard with the run call. In this case, the defense was ready for all of it. They hold them to no gain. They're going to have to bring out the punt team.